Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Think Future. My name is Calabucas, and once again, I'm coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. We're talking innovation, startups, the future. Not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. If you're watching on YouTube, smack that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can be notified when a new show comes online. And if you're listening on our favorite podcast service, please subscribe, and please drop a note on Apple Podcasts. Greatly appreciate it. So, I was looking through some of my old notebooks the other day, and I came across a notebook from 1995. 1995, folks. September 1995 specifically. And in September of 1995, I used to work for a cable company, like Verizon, that kind of company. We came down with a bunch of Canadian cable executives to meet with people in Silicon Valley because we were thinking of bringing high-speed internet access to Canada. Because we had dial-up. It was slow. I mean, there was dial-up all over the country here. But we wanted to bring high-speed internet access to Canada. So we were meeting with people at Netscape and Yahoo and a few other companies down in Silicon Valley to try and sort of gain some information on what we need to do to move forward with launching high-speed internet in these areas, right? So I actually found a notebook where on September 11th, 1995, I sat down with Jerry Yang and a couple of other executives from Yahoo, with a couple of other executives from Canada, and we talked all about the Yahoo business model. And I distinctly remember they were at the back of some industrial unit in Mountain View, and I walk in and there's this woman on a Unix workstation with a dog in her lap. She was web surfing. We went into a kitchen where we got Jolt Cola and Twinkies, and then we sat down in the conference room, and here's 4 or 5 of us cable executives in our 3-piece suits, and in walks Jerry Yang with a t-shirt and ripped jeans, and he sits down, crosses his legs, and we start talking. And I thought to myself, wow, that is a piece of internet history. Yeah, I met Jerry Yang back in 95. If I only asked for a job from him back then. Anyways, where was I going with this story? Oh yeah. So right after that meeting, our cable company decided to build an internal organization which basically did what we now call today product management. We wanted to launch a product, high-speed internet access in Canada. It didn't exist before. So I was originally a tech guy, and I got into project management, and I thought to myself, this is great. My perfect situation was acting like an entrepreneur within a larger organization. Because one of the things about being an entrepreneur, which is the downside of being an entrepreneur, is that you're always worried about where the next set of money is going to come from, right? But if you're in a larger corporation where the rest of the company is paying for most of it, and you can be free to work on this particular product, to think about selling it, marketing it, putting it together, getting it out the door, how are you going to build it, how are you going to do things? And this is what we did. We built high-speed internet access for Canada back in 95 through 98, or 95 through 97, before I moved down to the Bay Area. But that was the ideal job. The ideal job was this entrepreneurial thing within a larger corporation. And if you think about it, that is exactly what product management is. Product management is basically being like an entrepreneur within an organization. And of course, some of them do more of the full end-to-end stuff than others. But if you think about it, product management is basically being an entrepreneur within an organization. If you think about it from that perspective, then you realize the wide range of skills that you need in order to become a product manager is exactly the same skill as you need to be an entrepreneur. So if you think about it, it goes both ways. Entrepreneurs could become product managers very easily, and product managers could become entrepreneurs very easily. So if you think about it, the skill set is the same. So hats off to you, product manager, because you are an entrepreneur, whether you know it or not. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.